Do you walk on that? No, you go. So you just go round onto Regent Street, do you? Yeah, and down Regent Street.
But that's all gone now because this is really big roads coming into Cambridge.
With more
and I've got
quite expensive
cross.
It's where all our works out to end up.
passageways. I could see trees, roads, remembered buildings that have changed from, say, a childhood to now.
Right.
How they've changed.
Something out of Harry Potter. It reminded him of the chess game from Harry Potter, and I hadn't realised, but he's quite right, because there are one or two monuments.
Majority of the way. Lots of
He wasn't scared, and I took him in because he said he wanted to look in,
I don't know whether I
and I took him up to see graveyards and make sure
as we go further
I
on.
told him what it was all about.
Quite a bit. I'll cut out this one. They're parallel worlds. Parallel worlds. They say it's parallel worlds pieces.
Just one with a skyscraper in it.
Yeah, 4,000 foot.
Wait, in Japan?
In the discussion.
all the different plants, and when you taste the honey you can taste the perfumes in it more than anything I've ever tasted. It's a sheer hit of a really pungent floral taste.
moving the idea of
Midsummer.
Yeah,
Common.
I was going to say strawberry fair or something.
Yeah, that's right. Strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry. Midsummer Common would be good.
No, but you've got that, I don't know, it's just big and open space, so it's just like kind of more calm environment.
What disappointed me was with Cambridge, I thought it would be more watery, but when I came to live here, I realised it's not, it's really controlled.
It's like some sort of Arcadia. It's like once you're there, you think you're in another world. Even though we're in Cambridge, which is a very nice place in my opinion, it's beyond the bubble. It's just this kind of other world. It's like shady kind of river.
I actually took the river out, and then I took the centre that sort of separates the two shopping centres of Cambridge.
Right. What, the Grafton?
Yeah, well, everything in between.
By now, I cannot help but see this as a geographical, physical, rather than a conceptual diagram. And so I want to be right near the action in the centre, which is because it represents a place to me to watch what's going on and to watch the world of the city.
It's not too far from the road, and although it feels comfortable, and we shifted positions of places, but the structure of the city we can easily interpret it to this layout.
You mean you could lay this over?
You can lay this over the city map and it will still work as the city map is. I mean, the thing about Cambridge is it's got so many levels of communication.
And there are no roads. Come all the way.
Yeah, but how are they going to get access if you've got a river all over?
So you need some little bridge.
Yeah, we need a bridge.
So this is almost an island.
There's a lot of activities, isn't there? There's a lot of things to do on this Cambridge. Like you've got those 3 things to do here. The
Nice ways to home town centre into one place instead of going across to it.
Yeah. And you've moved the university. It's like the river is a dividing line now, isn't
dividing
it?
point between the town and all the colleges.
Yeah. It's really good. It's great. You've done a lot of work with that.
So that goes across.
This will be another good
When you say you want to Grafton Centre in 9 yards, Adam?
We've got a skate park because we feel, yes, there's a couple of skate ramps built around, but there's nowhere really decent for anyone to go and skate. We cut out all of the colleges and jumbled them all in one area because they take up too much area as they are.
That's a bit like the group over there. Thought the same thing as you.
We built a homeless shelter because there's lots of homeless people sitting around on streets.
Luke, so I continue this on over the river?
Yeah, good idea. We'd have other stuff like restaurants and maybe bowling and stuff over there. We'd have the more sort of industrial stuff here with like the Grafton Centre and shops, but also like the police station and sorting office and stuff like that, and sort of skyscrapers. We'd put the university stuff with the students and enough stuff for the students to go on in there, so that students wouldn't have to come into town centre facilities, and you know the the colleges and stuff are more compact.
So does this lot want to go shopping? Where do they go? They go on the tram to here or there.
Like the Oxford prison.
It's great.
There wouldn't be any cars in Cambridge, just bikes, because bikes are good.
Touch my hair and just tell me where
Okay, who's going to talk about this map then?
It doesn't have to be the Asian or ethnic minority. I think there are a lot of other people who don't feel comfortable in that yet. Yeah.
And that when Architecture Week happens, that perhaps people see that by being inclusive, by including everyone and everybody's needs, you're actually designing better buildings. And instead of seeing making access is often seen as an unglamorous part of architecture, seeing that.
The church, that's a church, because like most churches have got the little cross for their bird's eye view, and there's a football pitch, and then I just drew the tunnel of love.
Abbey Road. Because of Jake and Abby.
That we're trying to do are in their infancy. We're 15 to 20 years behind what other countries in Europe have been doing. Other countries have been putting in public transport first. We seem to have been wrecking our towns with cars and congestion. We're polluting everything, and we can't go on doing that.
So this could be the shopping place, this could be the quiet place, this could be the housing, and that could be fun. That could be the tourist place.
Yeah.
In your new plans, which are quite different, some of them, from what Cambridge is now, most of you seem to have started off with open spaces, and it was also very interesting that earlier you talked about your special places, and a lot of people mentioned Jesus Green. Cars just aren't the future when you're in a town like Cambridge, but they're probably not the answer in almost all town or city centres, and we need to find alternatives.
How you see Cambridge in your head, and if you're trying to explain it to someone else and you have to draw a map of the city centre. So, but we want you to include some important landmarks, but they might be an important bus stop,
or a bit of a grafting centre where you meet your friends, or things that are important
or
to you.
a park or something like